Hey Docs, Josh Beardorf here with just a little SDCA legislative update. So I'm here with Senator Rappelberg, who's always been a big supporter of the Chiropractic Association. And tonight we just had a little meet and greet at our house. I think we had 15 or 20 people here. A couple of people that are running for the House, and then we had current Senator Rappelberg. So Bruce, just want to know, across the state we encourage folks to do this. Is this an effective event for us? We talk about grassroots efforts. Just let us know if we're on the right track what we're doing with events like this.
Yeah, absolutely. What we find when we have events like this, there are a lot of questions that people have, and they have very little a way to find the answers. So this works out pretty well. We get the feeling that we're being supported. That's important. We also get a chance then to tell people a little bit about our positions and why we think they might consider voting for us. And then there's always a financial aspect to it. We appreciate that as well. So yes, this is a very important, I believe, process, mechanism, whatever you want to call it, of how legislative people or candidates get a chance to know more about the people that are going to be voting for them and supporting them and asking questions of them and expecting certain services as we go into the legislative session.
Excellent. And something we stress to our doctors is that by meet and greet, we're obviously not buying to vote or guaranteeing to vote, but do events like this help us to get your ear if we do have an issue when something would come up, whether it be something that would promote or protect our profession in the future?
Absolutely. You know, what happens is I know that a number of professional physicians as well as chiropractors in the western part of the state and some across the state. But you know, we don't get a chance to talk very often, one-on-one. Everybody's busy, they've got families and lives. The legislators have special issues that they're working on, but we don't always talk about it very well. So events like this are really important for people to understand what their legislators are thinking about, the things that motivate them, the decisions they face in making decisions and how they might vote. So it's really important that I believe people such as yourself and the people that they have been invited will take the time to do this, because everyone is busy. But it's really important to people like myself that's a candidate for what I believe to be an important office.
Yeah, and just one last thing with our member doctors is that the primary right now is a big deal for most districts in the state of South Dakota that are really heavily Republican in this primary. Would that be fair to say that the primary is where most of the races are won across the state right now?
Yeah, that's right, because we're such a strong Republican state. So typically if you win the primary, typically your battle is not quite so strong at the general election in November. So yeah, the primaries are really being supported, understanding the issues. Hopefully people are looking at a big picture, what's going on within the state, what can we do to improve it, how can we plug in, how can we help. Those are important things to hear about and know that they're real.
Excellent. So Doc, just try to be involved with the process. Grassroots, what we always talk about, and we just have a few more weeks here before the primary, so be engaged in the process, and the time to have conversations, coffee, lunch is now. So thanks. Have a great night.